Like we were talking about. Now it's certainly no less technique, but it's a different style of matchup when you can't jump around quite as easily as the lightweights and middleweights.
And throwing at this stage is even more difficult because if you are relying too much on your upper body, you just may not be able to overtopple your opponent. You need that leverage. You need that solid base.
All right, here we go. We've got Mark Jones from Florida on the left and Kevin Gibson from Georgia on the right. Another solid set of knee pads there, that's for sure. All right, here we go. Fists are going down. Match starts. Oh, and then, we got Kevin Gibson getting in lower, but then Mark Jones gets the inside grip and escorts him to the edge.
And got that double inside grip right up under his arms, preventing him from clapping down, and just escorted him out of the ring.
Yeah. Proper upper body technique there, definitely leading to proper lower body movement. You know, once you can control where the center of mass is, you can push him right out.
Mark just continued, slipped out of there, and kept fighting for that better grip and was able to push him out.
Yeah, a lot of technique on display in all of 5 seconds. Pretty cool. We've got Kevin Gibson from Georgia on the left, Gilberto De La Torre on the right. Kevin coming in at 0-1. Actually, both these guys are coming in at 0-1 in their group so far.
This will be tough.
All right, here we go. Fists are going down. There it is. We got Kevin coming in a little bit lower, but we're back to even pretty much. Both guys got a left hand inside.
Trying to utilize that. Oh,
and right at the edge.
No.
Yep, there you go. Kevin stepped out, and regardless of what position they're in, once that toe touches the ground outside the ring, match is done. Gilberto is your winner.
That match came back down to leverage and footwork. Gilberto kept his feet planted and square the entire time. Unfortunately, Kevin just was off balance.
Yep. Yeah, the grip position was fairly even, but that match definitely showed you the difference in if you can get your footwork to work out just right, then you have the advantage even if you're on equal footing grip-wise. So I believe next up we are going to have Kendrick Klett from Florida. Yep, there we go, on the left versus Kevin Gibson from Georgia on the right. Okay, Kevin coming in at 0-2. Kendrick is 1-1. So this absolutely could determine what's going on with Group B. Okay, we're getting set.
Taking our time here.
Gotta get in the right zone here. There's the go, and Kendrick was a little bit high there, but it looks
Kevin,
like he recovered
the aggressor.
well. Yeah, a lot of fighting for those underarm grips.
Oh,
what a throw! Wow, yeah, Kevin was able to recover and just twist Kendrick around and toss him.
So Kendrick with that reserve Tachia, you can see he blocked Kevin right as he came in and prevented him from getting that belt grip right at the beginning, but Kevin did not give up and just kept fighting for it.
Yeah, so both those guys finished the group at 1-2, so this last match will determine who's moving on. We're going to have Mark Jones from Florida versus Gilberto De La Torre. That'd be a good one to start. And a good way to get into listening to one of the best podcasts out there. Easily top 3 English language sumo podcasts that I've mentioned today.
See, I'm okay getting behind that one because that's fact. That's a fact.
That's fact, considering I've mentioned only 2 others. So.
Ooh.
But yeah, looks like we're circling up. We might just be doing a briefing. I'm not sure. Let's see here. We're doing a ring entrance ceremony. So in the pro leagues, when they at the start of each day when the division is about to start wrestling, we shuffle all the wrestlers out. We circle the ring. Everybody's wearing their formal mawashis, their formal sumo belts with all the bells on.
The Kesho Mawashi, if you will.
Right. Well, I will because that's what it's called. But they
Just
do
the official name.
Yeah, I know. But we do a brief ceremony to open the day's matches. So it looks like we're getting a how-to on how that works. I'm worried they're talking to us like we can hear them.
I know. Uh-oh, he's staring at us. Why? He's wondering why we haven't responded.
Oh, no.
We're sorry.
Oh, I'm sure we'll get an update in a moment here. But, yeah, it'll be cool to see it. This is something that's to like the whole routine of going through an open weight tournament here. Might as well, because this is, as we've mentioned, this is kind of like, potentially like the main attraction of the day kind of a setup.
Yes, and unfortunately, we don't have actual audio from inside the arena. We were hoping for that, but unfortunately, due to technical difficulties, it just didn't work out. So you're kind of stuck with us, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Did I throw enough unfortunaties in there?
No,
can you tell how remorseful we are?
I think you should add more. No, like we mentioned before, first rodeo here. First with like actual bulls in it, I guess you could say. But we're still learning, and yeah, we were kind of stuck out on the audio side of things. So you're all you get is us narrating and potentially comedy improving, lip syncing for whatever we see on screen.
Unfortunately, we are sorry for that.
Yeah, no kidding. Need more unfortunate. Yes. Thank you in the Twitch chat. You are absolutely right.
That's why I did it.
Mac is we had a couple people withdraw, so we are looking at 14 in our double elimination open weight championship. Next matchup is going to be Ruslan. There he is on the left, our middleweight silver medalist. On the right, we have Kevin Gibson of Georgia.
Georgia sumo, not Georgia the country.
I mean, maybe Georgia the state, like almost certainly, but I feel like we don't have to clarify that he's not from Georgia the country.
Well, still. Just want
like
to
in
clarify.
The next state over. Ooh, okay, so...
oh, no.
There's a heck of a lift.
Oh.
Yeah, wow.
That was a lift out, Tochi Notion style.
Yeah, Kevin Gibson was able to get a great belt grip and just manhandle him. So that is exactly why these guys are in different weight classes.
Yes.
Yeah, Ruslan was kind of taken aback there, wasn't able to...
And he's smiling about it, too. Like, well, that sucked.
Well, that sucked.
And I don't blame him for that.
Yeah, I bet it did. Sorry, buddy. Okay, next.
Dominant match. I would not be surprised if, watching like just that one match, if he takes the entire thing.
It's possible.
Out of all the matches that you have watched just now.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm starting to figure out my brand of sumo commentary, which
Excellent.
is obvious.
All right, on the left we have Kevin Gibson of Georgia. On the right, Angel Della Torre of Yamamoto Sumo Dojo. Ooh, Angel gets a good jump on him, gets the inside grip, and
double inside.
Working him backwards, but leg trip attempt didn't do anything there.
Oh,
he recovers.
Back.
Getting in there a little bit, but Angel
out.
has the edge, and out goes Kevin. All right, Angel moving on to face Mark Jones in round 3.
And yeah, he just had a very good start to that, it looked like. And he was able to
Next up, we have Kyle Ferte versus...
lightweights and heavyweights, or lightweights and middleweights proud.
Yeah. That last match kind of reminded me of the our talk with John Gunning, of where he actually said, like, no, the basic of sumo is just pushing. And that one just kind of came down to him just like getting a nice grip and just pushing them out.
There you go. Kevin Gibson on the left, Bill Forster on the right. They go off, and Kevin shows off why we have weight classes.
Yes. That's what I was getting when I just saw Ruslan go. I'm like, oh, I'm getting flashbacks. Like, wait, he just got beat by a lift out. Who just beat him with a lift out earlier today?
Yeah, no, Kevin, it didn't work out in his first round, or excuse me, it did work out for both times now. He's got 2 wins by that, like, hilarious lift you up like a baby move.
It's effective.
Yeah, certainly when you're going up against a lightweight who, if you can get to the belt of a guy much smaller than you, you're good.
Next up,
out of area, people like hanking other people. Are there any kind of beefs that are happening between the 2 clubs that you can tell?
Thus far, I haven't seen any beefs yet. But we can definitely start some beef.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, if like someone from out of town like comes and like he decides to hank at me in like my match, I would just be like, oh man, I do not like this club anymore. You get a good rival, like someone like you get some good revenge. But we have next match, which is Kevin Gibson and
Brandon
McLeod.
Oh, with a lift out. Oh. Sorry, Brandon. Kevin is just a little too strong.
Yeah. That was an impressive match.
Just like Tochi Notion lifting up baby Enho. Sorry, Brandon.
Yep. When there's like size difference like that, like, it's a very legit strategy to say, I'm just going to lift you up.
This is what's going to happen.
Sorry,
bud. All right. Our next match is going to be Kendrick Klett versus Zachary Gleason.
All right. And this is going to be... Oh, there is a loser's final. Okay, so that'll be the winner's semi. We might actually go back down to the loser's first round. Excellent. That sounds great. I'm loving the tattoos also.
Yeah, you don't see that on the Japanese circuit, do you? They're not allowed.
Yeah, it's like definitely a cultural thing over there. And
really? Why?
I believe like the ties to Yakuza and their culture. Like,
that would be a good reason.
Yeah, like kind of the mafia and such. Which it's definitely not the case for international sumo. Luckily, where you can kind of express yourself in some different ways.
All right, can Brandon? Oh no! Don't do this in front of the camera. We can't see.
No, they're having a nice little technique demonstration of lifting out. Looks like.
But can Brandon pull off a double win against Zachary? Zachary on the left, Brandon on the right.
To a neutral position.
See, I love the utilization of the leg trips. I think that's something that we were talking earlier. That's one of the things I love about Hoshoryu. Hoshoryu is pulling out those kinds of moves. I love seeing that.
Yeah, it's always a little fancy and exciting when you kind of see those leg trips happen because they seem like high risk, high reward kind of thing because like you're like lifting up your leg and like you're kind of like making yourself off balance, hoping that you can get your opponent off balance as well.
Next up, we have Kevin Gibson against Gary Stevens. Good Tachi-ai, reserve Tachi-ai coming in,
power pushing.
Standing him up. Oh, going for that Uwatanage. Fots back from the ring edge, going for reverse. Oh, holy smokes. Unfortunately, we don't have the camera for that one. I have no idea on that.
It definitely looked like it went to, it was like Gary Stevens no, that's Kevin Gibson on the right, correct?
I believe so.
Yeah, that was an amazing kind of reversal right at the edge. I thought it was definitely going the other way, but he just able to spin midair and get the win.
Unbelievable fight on that one. No, it was Kevin Gibson. Kevin Gibson got that win.
Mm-hmm. Great match. And this is someone who less than a year he's been doing sumo.
Yeah, these are all people that have been less than a year.
Wow. That's super impressive.
But now Gary's got to go against Brandon in the lower bracket.
The twist by Kevin. Yeah, I just love that.
All right, Brandon. Let's see if you can pull off another one.
Knowles.
And it's another rematch.
Kevin Gibson versus, was it Gary?
Gary Stevens.
Gary Stevens. There we go.
It's a repeat.
This is the first one that Kevin took. I thoroughly enjoyed this match the first time around. I'm actually very happy we get to see more matches between these two.
Mm-hmm. So Gary has a chance to take it, but he's got to beat Kevin twice. If Kevin wins, he is declared the winner.
Yeah. We'll see if that mental happens. It looked like last time the person who was in the winners was able to clinch it out. But like if you have that mindset, like, oh, I can lose one match. I don't have to win all of them. That sometimes I can kind of get in your way.
It can. It absolutely can. It's like, all right, I'm okay. Let's just see if I can get a good position, get a good Tachi-ai, and we'll go from there. But, not for this. You got to be careful for this.
Yeah. I'm just hoping we get some more matches of the quality of the first time around. I want a full 3, so I'm going to be rooting for Gary Stevens. Let's go, Gary.
Here we go. Kevin on the right, Gary on the left.
Mm-hmm. And they're off.
Excellent Tachi-ai, fighting for those positions, staying up high. Oh, but Kevin Gibson takes it.
Yeah, he showed his power and just kind of was able to push him right out to the edge, and he was able to take the win and
secure the gold. Georgia Sumo takes the novice openweight.
Mm-hmm. Very impressive, and yeah, it's just keeping in mind that these people have been in sumo for less than a year is also just kind of adds
absolutely
to the impressiveness of that.
So there, your top 3 right there. Brandon McLeod 3rd, Gary Stevens 2nd, and Kevin Gibson takes gold.
There we go. So yeah, Florida Sumo, and Georgia Sumo.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. There's a nice little pocket of kind of sumo clubs down there on the East Coast.
Mm-hmm. No, it's growing. The sport is definitely growing. We are loving